Mellow greetings, Tubians, RononTyr here, and let's fanfic Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. Spring 19, Year 1, Thursday, sunny. After yesterday, I really needed some calm, journal. Some ordinary. It's amazing to me how quickly this life has become my normal. I still get a thrill seeing my plants blooming, but the daily chores have lost some of their luster. After getting all the chores done, and Ryan was being really stubborn about his brushies. He just kept running away from me every time I approached him with the brush. Am I doing something wrong, or was he just in a bit of a mood? I really don't know. Anyway, after getting the chores done and finally managing to pin Ryan down for his brushies, I headed into town. I swung by that winery that I found and I introduced myself to Duke, the owner. Jovial fellow. I gave him some of the grapes and he seemed pleased, but I couldn't work out how to start a conversation with him about selling the grapes to him. He just took them as a gift and said something about hiding them from his wife. Maybe I might need to build up relations a bit more first. I did also meet his wife, Mana. She seems like the stereotypical small-town chatterbox. Really cute earrings, though. Gotta love those. I'll need to be careful of my words about her, unless I want everything I say to end up all over town. At least, that's my take. I could be wrong. I've only met her once. I went up to the mountain to make my offering, but nothing really special happened there. Journal, at this point, I think I've met most of the town. And after yesterday and talking to Duke this morning, I've realised that I'm gonna need to start working on my relationship with the folk here. It would be way too easy to become an absolute recluse, and that doesn't help me or the farm. I really wish I had a phone. Maybe I should plan a trip back to the city to see Dad. I can't really afford it. I'm still waiting for the brooch money to come through. But it'd be nice to talk through things. Maybe I could talk to Carter? Priests are meant to be trained in helping folks in need and listening and advice and stuff, right? They're kind of like bartenders without the booze, right? And it's not like it's any great trauma, it's just... Why are people so scary, Journal? And it's not like I want to be a hermit. And I don't mind being on my own, that's no problem at all, it never has been, but... Well, at least there is one person around who might understand. Who'll get it. Anyhow, I'm really tired. It's late and I was working on clearing the fields before this. Chickens? Sunny tomorrow. Night, Journal.
Dear Dad, it's spring again. The chickens have been laying bigger and better eggs than ever. I've made sure to always keep a few around, so we can have a proper feast when you get back. I do remember how much you love omelettes. There isn't much to report at home. I'm keeping an eye on the animals. They're doing fine. Poultry is almost as tall as me now, and you'll barely recognize her when you get back. I'm keeping her out of trouble, but it's getting harder every year. I'm doing well. There's plenty to keep me busy, and I'm holding the fort down, I think. We're both helping Mum out at the shop, so you don't have to worry about her working too hard. Mum's doing as well as possible. I think she's trying to prove that she never needed that flower anyway, to try and bring you home faster. She misses you. We all do. The shop's doing okay. The old guy that ran the farm passed away recently, so there's not much demand for chickens lately. You know he was our main market. We've bought in some pet rabbits, and it's helping to keep us in business. I hope someone takes over the farm soon. I think the old man's grandkids in town. Haven't seen them yet. Mum says we used to play together as kids, but I don't remember much. Maybe it'll come back if we run into each other. I'd better finish up this letter. It's almost time for me to collect today's eggs. And going by the sound, I'm guessing there were a lot. I'm not sure what to do with them all. Maybe we should start selling eggs too. For now, I'll boil up some and make sure the family has a proper breakfast. I hope the hunt for the flower goes well, and your trip is almost over. Be safe. Your son, Rick. P.S. I know it's been a few weeks since I've written, and I'm sorry for that. It's just hard to keep writing every week, especially when you don't know where to send them to. I know you'll read all these when I know where to send them. I'm making sure to note down all the gossip, so you can go through it as soon as we know where you are. If you come home before I post them, that's fine. I have a full cupboard next to your chair, so you can just read them when you're ready.
Spring 20, Year 1. Friday. Sunny. Brooch. Profit. Achieved. Basically tripled my underlying investment. Such a relief. I'm going to use this to upgrade my tools and maybe the farm and buy some seeds. Oh, I might check out those rare seeds that... What was his name again? Little guy. Glasses. Kind of cute. Juan. That Juan was offering. Maybe. I don't know if that'll be a wise investment, but we'll see. Also, my turnips were up. Yay! After all the chores, I headed into town. I wanted to check out the chook prices, so I headed over to Poultry Farm. And what kind of name is that, really? Who does that? Poultry. Ugh. Oh, when I got there, I sort of walked into what I can only describe as a heartwarming scene. The family was gathered around the table and chatting and sharing a snack. It was really sweet. We only ever did that when guests came over. Maybe they heard me coming? The young gent introduced himself as Rick, another attractive man about my age. At least I think he is. He has an older air about him, like someone who had to grow up too fast. It lends him a certain presence. And those odd purple? Fuchsia? Puce? Eyes that sent shivers straight down my spine, I'll own. His sister and his mother introduced themselves to me as well, but I wasn't really paying that much attention at that point. After some punny banter back and forth, he offered to share their bounty with me and gave me some soft-boiled eggs. Free dinner! Yes! Gotta have the score. I was so dazed that I forgot to check the prices for chickens. I had too many other errands to go back, so maybe I'll try again tomorrow. After that, I went to see Saibara and left my axe with him for an upgrade. It costs 1,000 G to upgrade your tools? This is... I don't know if the brooch money is going to be enough to do what we need. Have to get some crops running. Then it was off to the store for more seeds, desperately needed at this point. I headed over to the beach to do some foraging, and on the way I ran into Mana. Mana? I can't remember how she pronounced it. I'm going to go with Mana. And Sasha. They were talking to a woman I hadn't met yet, so I introduced myself. Her name is Anna, just to be really confusing. I think she might be Mayor Thomas's wife. Maybe one day I'll be bold enough to ask about the hat. After that, I came home to plant and water. I had to go visit the hot spring to energize a little in order to finish up. I did stop to make my offerings while I was there, so we can tick that off the list at least. Ooh, maybe instead of Carter, I could talk to the goddess. And who better, right? Isn't listening to people part of the whole godness stuff? Hmm. Really tired, though. Sunny again tomorrow, as always. Night.